Hello, happy Friday. And I truly mean that happy Friday. We made it. Oh my God, this week was the longest week ever. And I think it's because I know next week I only have 3 days of work. Well, 3 days with the kids. We have full days Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Monday is my last day with the rotation of kids I have now. Tuesday, I do a full rotation turnover. It's the fourth one this year, where I get brand new 8th graders and brand new 7th graders, which I haven't gotten since January. So February, I had all the same kids. And then I get my new 6th graders. And I haven't looked at my rosters for my 6th and 7th graders yet. So, I have looked at my 8th graders. So pray for me, guys. Pray for me. It's an interesting mix. So Tuesday I have them, and so we get started. And then Wednesday, and then Thursday, I am going to, I scheduled a doctor's appointment, and I did it on purpose. They asked me, what day do you have free? Like, what time can you come in? And I said, any day after 3:30, but I could also make myself available on March 16th for 2 reasons. One, I wanted to. March 16th is the day the expansion pack comes out for The Sims 4, and I have pre-ordered it, and I'm not ashamed of it. Now, 2, the last 4-day weekend we had was in February. It was the 17th and the 20th. We had that Friday and Monday off, and that's when I had the 103-degree fever. Absolutely not. So I missed the entire... I mean, I didn't miss it. I was alive for it, but like I didn't get to enjoy my only 4-day break for the majority of the year. So I am taking it back. So next Thursday, I will be taking a sick day for a doctor's appointment in the morning, and then the rest of the day is mine. And then Friday is a professional development day, but it's 8:30 to 1, and I am actually leading the 2-hour one at my home school. So like it's practically a day off because I get to like design it. So it's practically a 4-day weekend next week. So I'm very excited. So, the plan tonight is to start. I think I tweeted chapter 42. It turns out I can't read. It's chapter 41. Looking at my plans, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scenes. All right, that was a choice that I made. I think 2 of the scenes are pretty short because the Valentine scenes are short just by their nature because he's the villain. So we're really just flashing to what he's doing. And then let me see. Hopefully the rest of these aren't long. I'm not really sure how 9 scenes happened. We will shoot for our usual 3 scenes, but like I said, the Valentine scene is a good size. And if my keyboard does not suck tonight, I won't have that much issue. So let's share my screen for the Pomodoro. Dun, dun, dun. All right, there we go. All right, that's shared. Okay, so it is 6:03. I'll be back in 25 minutes. Yeah, talk amongst yourselves. All right, we're gonna hit pause 1 quick second. Normally when I start playing this, right, I go into my volume mixer and I mute Google Chrome so that I can listen to my actual music on my Spotify, right? Normally, that's what I do, right? And then, but tonight it's not muting, and I don't know why. So what we're just gonna do is I'm gonna get out of my sound mixer. We're gonna try that again because that's like frustrating because I don't want to listen to that while I write. But I feel like we can't leave dead air. So just give me 1 second. I'm gonna reopen my volume mixer and hope that fixes it. All right, let's test it. I'm like very annoyed. All right, restarting the volume mixer worked. Okay, we're good. All right, let's take 2. I will be back in 25. All right, hello. So I finished one scene and then I am about halfway through the second, which is good. And it's about right for what I'm working. It's about right the right pace. So I wrote a, let's see, how long was it? It was a 725 words for the first scene, and then so 900 words altogether, which is roughly about what I end up writing in 25 minutes. Sometimes I write another 100 words, but my keyboard is still sticking, and I do think it might be time to look into another keyboard. Ooh, what did I just to hell? All right, well, that was a choice. Okay, hold on. Let me take off the banner here. Okay, sorry about that. Let me find where I was going to put the second coat of my nail polish on, because the only time I avoid messing it up is when I am writing, because apparently I'm useless otherwise. So that's what I'll spend my 5 minutes doing. The first scene is a teen scene, which is always fun. It was originally going to be from Cameron's point of view, but I thought it might be fun to try and play in Emma's point of view. In book 2, these guys are sophomores, which means they're about 15-ish, 15, almost 16. And that's just a few years older than my middle school kids. So I think that I am pretty good at that time, that age group, because I have to know how they think, because I have to stay one step ahead of them at all times. The funniest thing happened today. My 8th graders were having lunch, and one of my 7th graders came in, and he wanted to know if he could come in early because his class was going to start in like 5 minutes. And so I wrote him a pass. And one of my 8th graders is just in love with him. Oh my God. This is the most horrible thing ever. When he left, she like almost fell on the floor because he had been in the room and he was coming back. And she's like, "You're the best, Miss McHugh." I'm like, "I did not do it for you, but happy birthday." So it was really funny, Reminds me of when I was teaching 6th grade ELA a couple years ago, and I had a student who broke up with her boyfriend, and this other kid who apparently she had promised in a very rash decision that she would date him if she ever got single, because she assumed the boy she was going to be with forever. And she didn't think she'd ever have to come through on this promise, but there he was right there. And she's like, well, she felt bad because she promised him, right? So she dates him for all of a week, which, dating in 6th grade is just, hey, we're going to text each other, but it's hysterical. And then she decided she did not like him, and she did not want to like take herself off the market for a boy she didn't really like, which is totally fine. She shouldn't have dated him in the first place. But instead of like breaking up with him where people couldn't see, because that would be easy and that would, make my life easy. No, she had to break up with him during ELA small group. And this was this was like 2 weeks before we closed down in 2020. So I remember I was like feeling really sick. It was on Valentine's Day. That's right. So it was actually a month before that's what it was. And literally she goes and tells him in the middle of class, independent work, just walks up to his desk and says, "Jacob, I think we're done. I don't really like you anymore. In fact, I never liked you." And I'm just like, holy crap, girl. And he gets up and he's crying and he runs out and he goes to the bathroom. And she's like, "Why do you have to go and make a scene?" I'm like, "You broke up with him in the middle of class. Like, what did you think was going to happen, you moron?" Oh my God. She's like, "Well, I didn't mean for him to get hurt." I'm like, "What did you okay, well, that's because you're an idiot. That's why I love you. That's why I love to teach middle school, because they do have this impulsive nonsense. But, what are you going to do?" All right. Almost out my second coat, which will dry while I'm writing. And of course, I messed up one just by accident. All right, I am in the middle of my Valentine scene. I'm going to finish that. And I think the next scene is it's a Sam and Christina, or it's a Christina and Alexis. I'm not really sure. Guess we'll find out. All right. Got 30 seconds left for this one, and then we'll be done for the evening, and I'm very happy about that. Hopefully I will be able to do a more regular one. The idea is I should be able to finish an average of 3 chapters a week, which is 12 chapters a month, which should put me to be done at May 15th. I don't know how many chapters we're going to be, but like I'm looking between 25 and 30. I feel like that feels right, but you've met me, and sometimes I can't tell how long something's going to be even when I'm done. So, all right. So we are going to switch back over. We're going to get started. I'm going to start the music. See you in 25. Hello. Okay, so I am back. Let me take that off. And I did it. I finished all 3 scenes and I actually started the next one, so that's pretty great. That worked out for me. So we are 3.5 scenes into this chapter. I've got 5.5 left. Is that how math works? Yes. So the hope is, so tomorrow, it's Saturday, and normally I would have the whole day to kind of get, sorted and get things done. But my nephew's birthday party is tomorrow. Apparently, he's going to be 9. I'm deeply annoyed by this. I don't know how he got to be 9. I think that there should be a law making that stop, but and now I'm trying to remember where my sister put the time on this, because she actually told us. So around 5 tomorrow. Actually, that works out. So I have some schoolwork to do because I have to prep for my next rotation. I want to get some things done to make my life a little easier. I'm not, so I'm going to get that done in the morning. And then I'm going to try and do 3 sprints tomorrow. If I do 3 sprints, 25-minute sprints, I might actually finish the chapter. That's the plan. So I'm not entirely sure what time that'll be. So, but it won't be on the channel anyway. On the week, actually tomorrow I might do it on the channel because I have to get ready and put on makeup anyway. Normally on the weekends, because I'm not wearing makeup and my hair is not done and I look like crap, I make those exclusive to Patreon. But since I have to be ready to go somewhere, maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. But if not, I will see you guys back on Monday. And thank you for hanging out. And have a great weekend. Bye.